as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-2. In the stand, the Rays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the American League West. The A's had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 10-6. Was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Cubbies got the best of the Rangers 3-1. Entering the day's action, the Rangers sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, and the Cubs are in 3rd place in the NL Central. The Tigers got 11 hits overall as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto League Central. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they took down the visiting Orioles 5-4. As of right now, the Yankees are in last place in the AL East, while the Orioles are atop the division. The White Sox pounded out 17 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-3. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, while the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Cleveland Indians completed a short 2-game sweep as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-0. Heading into the day, the Twins are in last place in the AL Central, while the Indians are atop.
Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, we start the week with the first of a 2-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. Number 23 makes his big league debut right after this.
That's a cool cut scene right there.
Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And, fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average base.
And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Now a hard liner toward short. In there, a base hit.
Man, they're going to the batter's box looking to swing, being really aggressive. They've gotten 2 hits on the first 3 pitches of the game. The guy in the mound better figure out a way to nibble on the corners, or otherwise they're going to start hitting him all over the yard.
Striding into the box, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Batting 4th, the left fielder, number 8.
So striding in, Justin Upton. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Shoots this one over to first. A toss behind the bag. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in, Zach Kozar. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And Kozar even in the count at 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan.
And that's in there, base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right.
The first baseman, Justin Ford.
First pitch on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm excited to watch Justin Upton right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Smith. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Halos lead this one 3-0. Alex Meyer, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the second baseman, D.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find...
Here he comes on 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Gordon ahead, 3 balls and a strike.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. That's popped up. Simmons over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. The 2-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just one out. And I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Edwin Encarnacion now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Smith stands at first with one out. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Santana, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. Still down 3-0. Standing in, Cole Calhoun. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First offering on its way.
Alignment. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping into the box, David Fletcher. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after two great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Breaking ball called, third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Angels are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. Meyer has definitely caught the fan base's eye during his time in the minors. There's some real electricity in the air as he makes his major league debut in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Meyer really turned some heads in the minors, taking the mound here in the first month of the season. This team has high hopes that he can be a big part of the rotation this year.
There's no doubt about it, man. I think they're looking for a shot in the arm. If this guy can produce the same kind of results early on like he did through his minor league career, I don't see any reason why he can't be a very important part of his starting rotation. I'm sure his eyes lit up. When he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it, because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Just hung in there on that one. And that misses 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
At the plate, Jose Lobaton. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Seager is off at first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Angels lead it 3-0. At the plate, Tommy La Stella.
Sorry, peeps. I had to use the restroom.
He singled his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess.
The left fielder, Justin Upton.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. First and second here with nobody out. Count still at 1-2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
That's in there. Base hit.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
1-1 the count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Henniger is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Next for Seattle, Tim Beckham is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Meyer makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Well, listen, this is the much-anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road, but that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
So with one gone, there you get a look at the Mariners' upcoming schedule for the next 7 days here on MLB The Show. Stepping into the box, D. Gordon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Hit to short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Now batting, center fielder,
Malik Smith the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gordon leads off first with one away. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Squaring 2-0, and he pulls it back for strike one.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edwin Encarnacion. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the end. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2. Fouled off.
Yeah. This is what I'm doing.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush.
That's good, man.
First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit out towards second. A bare hand for one to Encarnacion, who's got it, and that retires the side. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 3-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Yo.
Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first down. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Here comes the first pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Kyle Seager. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
No balls and a strike to count. Called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Wow, talk about
And I was
being
gonna walk
efficient.
him.
How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Justin Upton now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at bat. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Zach Roskup will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the former All-Star Zach Kozar. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Upton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Justin Bohr is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now that's popped up, and Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 3-0.
Ball headed.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Jose Lobaton. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Sliced hard down the left field line.
There we go. Let's go.
1 for 2 in his first couple of plate
He's
appearances.
slow.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for Seattle, the second baseman, D.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. First pitch on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Upton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
So stepping in, Malik Smith. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Smith is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning.
All I need is a home run.
Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Kevin Smith. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gordon gonna have to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Right fielder, Paul.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all games.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
The batter, the
digging in and looking for more, David Fletcher. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He flew out in his last at bat.
left fielder, Domingo.
Now go lick your bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Hit out towards second. Fletcher scoops it up. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Mitch Haniger. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The designated hitter, Ryan Healy.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0.
Leading off for the Angels, the shortstop, Anderson Simmons.
First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Ball 1. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the run is Smith. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count is 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
Pretty good slider out of him right there. That pitch is definitely a big reason why he's pitching so effectively right now.
Line towards center field. Smith will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels are gone in order, but they lead it 3-0.
Man, it takes a long time for Ronnie to stop his streams. He just complains
Kyle Seager comes into
about
this
complaining.
0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's a lot of people.
Meyer is working a real gem here in his major league debut. Any of his doubters won't have a lot to say, at least after this one.
You'd like to see them get him out of here before he leaves with a bad taste in his mouth. He was really pretty much in control of this game for the first 5-6 innings, and as these pitches and innings have started to mount up, you can just see that he isn't quite as sharp, and he's not getting the swings and misses that he did early on in this game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Ground ball right side.
I need a home run.
Look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one.
Boy, I'll tell you, the defense has been stellar all night long. They've got the shutout working, and there's another super play.
He doesn't even do that in real life. He a big fat boy.
Standing in now, Jose Lobaton. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Yeah, baseball is boring.
You got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted
Somebody
his pitch
left.
out in the zone right there, below the knee. The offensive player was all over it.
That's not funny.
Now here comes the Angels skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands
This
to
is
win
Ronnie right
The
here.
bullpen can find a way to protect
Let's
his
go.
3-run lead. Stepping in now, Tim Beckham.
Yo, fuck
He'll
this
try to bunt his
game.
way on as he gets this one down.
Fuck
And
this
the
fucking
off-balance throw
game.
gets him. Nice play for the out.
He tried to surprise attack there.
He's a
with the bunt with
tryhard.
a runner on base.
He's a
Hey, he gets thrown
tryhard.
out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
They try hard. D. Gordon's a try
Stepping up
hard.
now, D. Gordon. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed
What's
the bunt
everybody
attempt.
doing?
Strike one.
Tried to drag butt himself on there. Didn't work, and he probably won't try it for a second time, but the defense still has to respect it.
Behind 0-2 now.
I broke his leg right there.
The 0-2 delivery. Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Seattle. They trail in this one 3-0.
Oh man, I forgot to do 7th inning stretch. That sucks. And I was gonna do it.
Taking in
tonight.
once again, Justin Upton.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Upton.
And he takes ball one. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Come on. Strickland.
Hunter Strickland is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 43, Hunter Strickland.
The 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Who's the 3 people watching?
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
I wonder if I Am Alpha is in here.
The next 3-2. Fouled away.
Maybe Dev. Maybe take a
A
walk.
3-2 one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th
Netted
inning.
him a base
Well,
runner.
that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and
That's what I
it just
heard.
didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. And there goes Upton. That evens it up 1-1.
Upton don't run in real life.
Upton the runner at
Video
first,
game.
nobody out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Don't
And they'll
score.
have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
I need more people in the street.
Right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, I have no problem with that
So
take
I'm
right
at
there.
play some
Reliever coming in,
Fortnite.
you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Second and third here, one man out. Line toward the alley in left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
420 though.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Calhoun is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field.
I gotta pay attention.
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Second base, David Fletcher.
Corey Guerin trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 35, Corey Guerin.
I don't like these pictures. They all got dirty
Into
hair.
the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And another foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. Now to the plate, Malik Smith. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Ramirez features one of the biggest yackers in the game.
If you know who that is, I'll give you $5.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fletcher ranging up the middle. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 4 for the game, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Encarnacion is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The designated hitter, Tommy Rosella.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder.
And now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Gordon is there for it. And the inning is over. Angel. Luis Garcia will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance. To the season so far. Jay Bruce will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Healy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Liner toward right center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Out in
What we
center,
doing?
and
Come
this
on.
could roll till tomorrow.
Come on.
Healy isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate.
Oh, get home.
Safe
There we
at
go.
the plate, as they now trail by only 3.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take it the deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Cody Allen comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 37.
Jose Lobaton will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home misses down below the knees.
No strike.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Tim Beckham, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner short on the sacrifice fly as they cut the lead in half. 4-2 now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Allen's ready. First pitch on the way. And now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Mariners. 2-2. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball
Good night,
game is
everybody.
You
over.
want a quick series like this?
If you like the video, subscribe for more.
they'll take that every single time.
4 people in it. We're in here.
Tonight, the Halos
2 people left.
3-run first to propel
What
them
can I
to the
say?
win. Alex Meyer earns his first win of the season. Marco Gonzalez only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight.
I will
For
see
Mark
everybody
DeRosa, Dan
tomorrow.
Plezak,
Good
and
night.
Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.
Or I
You've
might
been
play
watching
Fortnite
MLB
later.
The Show. For more,
Some
find us on
Fortnite.
Twitter at MLB The Show. Our